Not only is DHS offering to pay for commercial flights for migrants who are here illegally, but they're promising to give them $1,000. Now, this, of course, is all contingent on if they download the CBP app, self-deport, and then confirm to the government they did, in fact, leave the U.S. for their country of birth. DHS officials estimate self-deportation in that route is 70% cheaper, with the average cost to arrest, detain, and deport someone right around $17,000. Compare that to the self-deport option with a stipend, which is estimated to cost around $4,500. DHS also says it's safer for the migrants and safer for law enforcement. President Trump adding it could also help someone's chances of one day returning.
They can come back in if they're good people, if they're the kind of people that we want in our company, industrious people that could love our country. And if they're not, they won't. But it will give them a path to becoming, to coming back into the country.
Jeff, thank you. Let's bring in California gubernatorial candidate Steve Hilton and former GOP national spokesperson Elizabeth Pipko. Thank you both for coming on. Elizabeth, to you first. Deputy DHS Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said this about the self-deportation plan.
If you're an illegal alien, you should download the CBP Home app. It's free on any device, and you can go get a flight that'll be paid for by DHS. And as well, we will give you a $1,000 stipend. Again, that's 70% savings for U.S. taxpayers. It's also safer for the migrant. It is safer for our law enforcement.
Seems like the money makes sense, Elizabeth Pipko. Is this a smart move politically in your estimation?
You know, I do think it's a smart move politically simply because this is exactly what the American people asked for. They asked for someone to come in and clean up the mess that Joe Biden created over the last 4 years. The fact is there was chaos in our streets. We know tens of millions of illegal immigrants were allowed to cross into our southern border, take over our country with no actual explanation as to why, who was here, or if they were being vetted at all. The fact is this is the safest way to do this. It's the most humane way to do this. It's the most respectful way to do this. And I can only imagine that if it was Joe Biden or a Democrat administration doing this, it would be applauded. The fact is this is what the American people voted for. They wanted someone to come in, clean up the mess, and do it in the most respectful way possible. This is what Donald Trump and his administration are doing.
And it's classic Trump, and you can see the response. This is why it makes such a difference to have a business person in the White House. And just as Elizabeth was saying on the previous story, it's just pragmatic, it's problem solving, it's getting things done, and that's what people voted for.
Speaking of